Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have a drink from a brewing company that I don't believe I've done a review for yet. This is from Southern Tier Brewing Company out of Lakewood. I believe it's Lakewood. Yeah, Lakewood, New York. This isn't from their brewery. This is from their distillery side. This is one of their canned crafted cocktails. Now I know 99% of the time I do beer reviews, but I will do things like this if it's made by a craft beer company. And I know Southern Tier is pretty big now, but I would still consider them craft beer. And they did start small, and they're not owned by InBev or anything like that. Not to say that I wouldn't do a Goose Island beer or anything like that. This is called Bourbon Smash, so it's basically a bourbon cocktail. So it's not with some random bourbon though. It's from their bourbon that they made, or their bourbon style whiskey. Straight bourbon whiskey with natural ginger, mint, and lemon. And this is 10.0 ABV. So I'm guessing, I don't even know what this would have to be diluted with, but I think there's like a shot in one of these or something. I thought I read that, but who knows? I don't know what the math is, but most of these types of things, I feel like you would expect them to be like 5% because that's a standard serving. So the fact that this is boosted a little bit is kind of cool, I guess, if you're trying to get crunk. So somewhat cloudy, lighter golden color. Definitely smell the bourbon. I get the mint too, and some lemon juice. I don't know if I get ginger though, which is good because I'm actually not a big fan of ginger. But I will say I think it smells pretty good. I mean I'm a bourbon drinker. I definitely drink beer more often, and obviously given all the reviews I do, but I do like bourbon and whiskey in general. Yeah, it smells like bourbon with lemon and mint. I will say the couple things I read about this, people's comments said that it tastes way stronger than what it is, and it smells like it's going to be that way because it smells like really bourbon or whiskey forward. So, I will say, a friend of mine told me this was completely disgusting, and I kind of know why. I kind of think I know why they said that, because the booze level is very strong, and the lemon flavor is very strong. So when you get the alcohol, and so I wouldn't even necessarily say the whiskey flavor, but the actual like booze ethanol flavor, or just the mouth feel and the throat feel of it and the heat from it is pretty strong. When you add that with strong lemon, it kind of comes off as like you're drinking like lemon cleaner, because not that I've ever done that, but just to me, like strong alcohol and strong lemon could make you think that it's something like that, and that's kind of what I don't think it tastes chemically, but I understand how someone could make that association. I feel like because it's bourbon and lemon up front, big time. And then I do get a little bit of the ginger, and then it finishes with the mint. But the bourbon, I know I keep saying bourbon, it's not technically bourbon, but they call it bourbon. The whiskey is definitely through the whole flavor. The lemon's big, the ginger's big. You get the mint in the back end. I don't love lemon or ginger, but I don't hate this. It is, but it's hot. Like if you don't like strong cocktail, well, obviously if you don't like whiskey, you would not like this. I mean, it is. It tastes like whiskey more than anything, more than the lemon, more than the ginger, anything else. So if you don't like whiskey, I don't know why you would buy this in the first place, but you will not like this. Um, I shouldn't say you won't like it because I've seen Stranger Things, but most likely you will not like this. Um, but if you don't like really strong flavored drinks, you won't like this either because it is. I'm feeling the burn in my throat too, and that's what's crazy. Like I've had 10% beers that the alcohol is way less present than in this, and this has all this other stuff in it. But I guess those things that are in this aren't necessarily things that I would assume would cover up alcohol. Uh, and also just because this is not very sweet either. I tried to find like the nutrition facts on this because a lot of times things like this, since it's not beer, you can find the nutrition facts. I was just curious, like it's not super dry, but there's definitely some sort of sugar in this, and I don't think it's just something from the lemon either. Um, so there might be simple sugar or something like that. I'm guessing it's still less carbs than most beers and that type of thing, but I don't think it's no carbs. You know, because all it says is straight bourbon whiskey with natural ginger, mint, and lemon flavors, but it doesn't say anything about sugar. But there's got to be some in this because it, like I said, it's not super sweet, but it definitely has a sweetness to it that I imagine would not be there unless it's artificial sweetener or something. I don't know. Um, I would say on my scale of buy, drink, dump, I'm gonna give this a drink. I don't hate it enough where I'm gonna dump it, but I would not buy this again. Um, if you like lemon and ginger and bourbon, this is you would probably really really like this because all of those flavors are very big in this. Um, the mint is kind of in the back end, but you do still get it. I just don't like. I just don't love lemon and ginger, and I think this is one of the, like a lot of times if it's something that I just don't like, I try to take that out of it and what I would say if it's worth buying or not. But this one, I feel like even if you like lemon or ginger, you still might think it's a little bit much. So that's why I'm still just giving it a drink. Because even though I don't like those things, they're very, very pungent in this, and I think they could be dialed back a little bit, and it would be a much cleaner drink. Um, so I think that's all I got on this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.